Hi guys, I just wanted to put out this quick video which is a summary of the 6 parts that I've talked about this week, the Crowdsourced marketing initiative. The 6 parts that I've put out this week I've covered from leveraging the existing social media network that we've got by effectively using the initiative from bottom upwards, using the network of the likes of LinkedIn and Twitter and all the other social media networks that we've got to effectively market STEEMIT. I then also talked about bloggers can actually be more than individuals. Most of the accounts that we've got on the platform at the moment, I would imagine, actually are individuals, but really, you know, we should really be encouraging small enterprise, promotional companies, production companies, you know, people to actually market it, but also at the same time blogging. You know, the actual concept, I strongly believe, is that the community itself should actually be engaged in the actual marketing and the actual promotion. So I then talked about appointing self-appointed influencers by geographical location. You know, it could either be a town or a city or a country, and effectively these people will be users and also promoters of the community, and would tie in the production and the promotional enterprises. And then I talked about a comparison between other blogging sites, and one of the ones that I picked up on and I wanted to share was obviously TripAdvisor. You know, you've got 330 million, I think it is, who are actually on TripAdvisor blogging for free. And of course, really blogging to TripAdvisor and blogging to STEEMIT is exactly the same. You know, it's the same principle, people giving up the time. But of course, on TripAdvisor, everyone's doing it for free. Whereas really, you know, on STEEMIT, it's all about earning rewards. So I think when people sell the concept, they need to compare it with something. So you can say, well, you know, people blog on TripAdvisor and people blog on STEEMIT. One you do for free, one you obviously get rewarded, and using TripAdvisor, I think, is a way to actually sell the actual concept. And then of course I then started talking about building a brand. You know, STEEMIT really has the potential to become a household brand, really. You know, people could effectively use their STEEMIT blogging accounts as effectively their own personal website. So one of the things that I strongly believe is that, you know, when you're building a brand, you can actually build a brand with a very clear concept of what it's all about. And then finally, I talked about visibility, and really, to be quite honest with you, I think this is probably the most important that challenges that we've got. You know, in order to promote STEEMIT, it has to be visible. It has to be visible in publications, in magazines, billboards, events. You know, anywhere where there's a crowd which we could engage with, an audience that we could engage with that is related to social media. You know, these are the sorts of places that we should be. So those are the 6 points, and obviously below the video here, I'll put out the 6 links again, and really, to be quite honest with you, I think that this proposal that I'm suggesting about is effectively a complete package, that bits can be taken out, they can be improved, they can be talked about, but really, to be quite honest with you, I'd be very surprised if there's actually any other areas that I've missed. You know, so just to recap, I believe it's marketing it from the bottom upwards. I believe that bloggers can be more than just individuals. They can be small enterprises and you know, small businesses. I believe that we should be looking at appointing or allowing to be appointed self-appointed influencers, geographically located, in a town or a city or a country, we should be very clear that we should be making very clear comparisons. You know, what actually is STEEMIT? Well, it's a blogging tool. It's a blogging site, just like TripAdvisor. You know, so that people can think about that. We need to build a brand, and I think building the brand right from the beginning is very important. You know, it has to be exactly the same across the board. You know, it has to be a generic brand, and more importantly, I believe the last point is visibility. You know, we have to have this very clear visible presence, so that when people pick up a newspaper, when people pick up a publication, it's there. You know, people are seeing it continually all the time. STEEMIT, STEEMIT, STEEMIT. And to be quite honest with you, without having that visibility, you can come up with all the great applications, you can come up with all the fantastic you know, mechanics to the actual community, but without visibility, well, you know, really, you'd be really wasting our time, or we'll be wasting our time. So those are the sorts of things, guys, that I'd like to talk about, and I'd like to get these things out. So if you like it, you know, share it, comment below, give us a bit of feedback, and I strongly believe that with the right will and support, I believe that STEEMIT can be marketed not by going to an outside company, but actually individuals themselves, I think, would do a better job. So cheers, guys, and hope you're having a great weekend. Cheers, bye.